Here's a UU match versus Miguel. I'll get out with Nidoqueen. He sends out Ambipom. I know I can take the hit. I was predicting fake out, but he used double hit. Probably because Nidoqueen is so bulky, he doesn't want to get the poison point, but he does. And the reason he did that much damage is because my Nidoqueen is actually lonely instead of bold, which was a book save error. And I set up Stealth Rock, and he U-turns out as I switch to Poliwrath. He brings out Feraligatr, which is really weird because, first of all, Poliwrath is really bulky, and second of all, he has Water Absorb, which is neutralizes Feraligatr's strongest attack. So I Focus Punch to see what he does. He actually Sword Stances. I was expecting Substitute or Dragon Dance, but not Sword Stance. And now I know he's going to use a Fighting or Ground move, because that's the second strongest attack Feraligatr has. He uses Earthquake, it does a little more than half, and I put him to sleep with Hypnosis. I'm expecting him to switch out, but he stays in, and I Focus Punch to finish him off. So now I'm up 6-5, 2 Pokemon at half health, and I heal leftovers. He brings in Moltres, who takes 50% from Stealth Rock, and fearing the aerial move, flying move, I switched to Nidoqueen for Death Fighter, but he substitutes instead. Now I'm definitely gonna faint from Fire Blast. And it's holding leftovers. I go to Arcanine. He has no Stealth Rock sub, so I can just switch him in freely, no damage taken. He uses Dragon Pulse. This is a Choice Specs Arcanine, and I know I can break this up. He uses Air Slash. It's weird that I'm faster than him because I'm modest nature. Moltres is probably bulky, so I Dragon Pulse again as he brings in Melodic. Doesn't do that much damage. I'm fearing the status or the Surf that's coming in, so I switch to Toxicroak, and he Toxics, which doesn't do anything to me. So I substitute as he brings in Sand Slash, and I think Focus Punch is a 2-hit KO. I'm not sure. Well, I wasn't sure, but I'm sure now that it does. He's a Stealth Rock. I use Focus Punch, and it does a little more than half. I heal from Black Sludge. I use Focus Punch again to finish him off, and he uses Rapid Spin. Spins away my Stealth Rock so you can bring in Moltres freely. Focus Punch finishes Sand Slash off, and now it's 5-4. Breaks in Melodic, uses Surf. For some reason doesn't know that I have the pseudo water absorb ability. Focus Punch does a significant amount. I use Focus Punch again since it's my strongest move. He uses Rest. Goes to sleep, so Focus Punch is not going to do as much due to his Marvel Skill ability. Hopefully I can still 2 or 3 hit KO him. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a 3-hit KO due to the damage that it did, but I'm not going to switch out from a substitute. I'm not just going to waste it like that. Focus Punch again, and it looks like a 3-hit KO, but he doesn't have Sleep Talk, so if he wakes up this turn or the next turn, he'll be able to rest, and Focus Punch does finish him off. Brings in Ambipom. I can't Focus Punch here because the double hit will break my sub and hit me, so I'll lose focus. Suck Punch doesn't even do like 20%, which is surprising. He uses double hit. Does a lot of damage because of the crit, but he takes damage from Poison and Life Orb. I heal from Black Sludge. I Sucker Punch again, see if it finishes it off, and I get a crit. I don't know if it mattered, but he would have finished off my Toxicroak anyway with the next Pokemon. And he would have died from Life Orb and Toxic. He's a substitute. I use Focus Punch predicting the roost, but don't know why I use his substitute. I could have used Sucker Punch here, but I didn't want to over predict anything, so, and Toxicroak was already at low health. And so my Toxicroak faints. I bring in Arcanine, finish it off with Dragon Pulse. And I know it's going to finish it off because on choice specs. And now it's 4 on 1. He sends out his Swellow, facades me, and I should have switched out and switched him back in with Intimidate, but it was a really bad play on my part. I use Protect to do some toxic damage on him. Then he uses Facade, and I'm expecting to take a little more than half, but due to Guts and Facade status, does a lot more than half. Takes damage from Poison. Now the Protect is really predictable, but I use it anyway just to heal up, maybe stall him out with Toxic. And he uses Roost, which was a good play by him. And right here I'm going to switch out, sacrifice a Pokemon, so because Clefable is the only one that can take a full hit Facade. And he has Protect to stall him out. He uses Facade against my Poliwrath. Obviously faints. Go to Venusaur, hoping I can live this Facade, but it easily takes me out. Right here I have a few options with Clefable. I can Protect if he uses Roost, then I'm done, and if he attacks me, then he loses due to Toxic. I Seismic Toss as he Roosts, and now I could Seismic Toss again, but Facade would kill me, so I Protect, and if he uses Roost and lives, then I can try to Protect again the next turn with a 50% chance of winning, but he decides to attack while I Protect, and that was a good game versus Miguel. I don't really know how to play UU, but it was a close game. Rate, comment, subscribe to EFB, guys.